Right then, welcome back for another video, guys. So today on the farm, a lot of work is quieting down due to the slurry ban coming, and well, we managed to get to all of our customers in time to hopefully secure their storage for the next couple of months. So yeah, I'm just hoping now that they're all is going to be good. Obviously it means that work is going to be more quiet for us over winter time, and we're having to try and find other work to suit us. But yeah, we have been looking into a few new bits of machinery to possibly, add into the contracting and see if that would help us over winter whilst the slurry ban is in. But we're quite lucky we've got the farm income as well with the cows and stuff, so yeah, we've just got to get by. And thankfully weather's been with us for the past week and a half now. Weather's been actually quite dry, so we're actually out doing a bit of field work, which I never thought that would happen this time of year. But it's good, I can't complain, it's suited us fine. So yeah, we're out doing a bit of tillage work, so yeah, we'll get right into it. So first of all, up the top of the yard, we've got trailers and stuff parked up here. The silage trailers, bale trailer and the dump trailer. So most of our maize is now finished as well. I think we may have a little bit left to do, but there won't be much left to do, so yeah. Tankers are parked up. The new Red Rock and then the Cross is parked up there. In the pit, not much going on. Digger's still parked up. Digger work is also slackened back a bit now as well, which is a bit frustrating because digger work is normally quite busy for us during this time of year, but for some reason it's slackened back. Whether people can't afford to do the work anymore like they used to, I don't know, but hopefully it'll pick up now next month possibly. But we'll soon find out. Moving on, it's the evening feeding time, so we've got the Scorpion with a bale and the McHale bell spikes, and then we've got the farmer there, and just going to cut open the wrap on the bale so we can chuck it in the Keenan. And then we've got the two dogs beside him there, and they follow him around everywhere, like, so yeah, so they're loading up the Keenan now for the evening feed. We feed them twice a day, but we don't give them as much then. Obviously for feeding them twice a day, we like to keep the feed in front of them quite fresh and tidy, so there's no minimum waste really. We found years ago we used to just feed them in the morning and give them a massive feed, and a lot of it was getting wasted because they weren't eating it so fast. So we found doing it twice a day and obviously feeding out less, the same amount but less, if you know what I mean, between two feeds, so it works out quite well. Cows and calves in that shed, not much else going on there. A lot of tractors parked up, which is not what you want to see really. So we've got the 3 Deers parked up, the 6.9, the 7.4 and the 6.920, and then we've got the Claas area in there as well parked up. I'd like to build a shed eventually, possibly over, like sort of from there to there, to possibly be able to park stuff there, such as tractors and stuff. We were thinking about taking down that shed because, we don't have sheep anymore. We don't lamb sheep, so what we do now is we buy fat lambs in, fatten them over winter time on our land, and then sell them off. So there's no lambing and none of that. So I'm thinking of taking that shed down and replacing it with sort of something similar to this shed, so we can store other sort of kit in there, tractors and stuff like that. Because it's not, I know tractors are fine to be outside, but if you've got the space to put them inside, I'd rather them be inside, you know what I mean? So yeah, so all the spreaders are parked up as well. We managed to get most of our muck work done as well, so yeah, that's quieting down now for probably the next couple of months, I would have thought as well. But we're quite lucky that muck spreading isn't under the ban regulation, so we are able to spread muck all year round. as long as it's dry muck, you know. In the yard, we've got the Vernal plough, 4 for a reversible, having a bit of a service. We're changing some points and a few other bits on it. Before going out, we've got a job coming up tomorrow. We've got about 20 acres to plough, so she'll probably be out for most of the day, I would have thought. So we're changing a few points and getting her greased and ready for tomorrow and set up. There's not much setting up you can do really in the yard. This, you know, most of the setting up is in the field, but we're getting points and stuff changed and serviced. So we've got the 6.5 on her. We've taken the loader off. She is our ploughing tractor. We did chuck the 6920 on her on the plough, but we found she wasn't quite heavy enough. I don't know why, but the 6.5 is heavier. I suppose as well we've got the weight on the front, but we had a weight on the 6920 at the time when we did it. But I think what helps is having a front linkage. With having a front linkage on a weight block, the weight block hangs out further from the tractor, so it gives you, really, it's better traction than having the weight close into the tractor. So she just ploughs better anyway. So yeah, main reason she's the ploughing tractor, she's good at it, and also she's got the thinner tyres as well, so she fits in between the furrows quite well. Here then we've got bits and bobs, pallet tines, weight blocks, and then the loader off the 6.5 is there. She'll probably be back on the loader next episode, I would have thought, unless we have a bit more ploughing come up, but we've only got 20 acres at the moment. Moving on down, we've got the Black Beauty 7 to 8 on the front box and the power harrow. She's off to do a bit of power harrowing, bit of land we ploughed up there yesterday afternoon. It's only about 5 acres for someone that wants to put turnips in for cows. Whether it's too late, I don't know, but they're planting them anyway. So he's off to power harrow that, and one of the boys that went to plough for us, he said there's a few stones there, so he decided to put the front box on to collect any stones. The ideal job would be to have a front fork. We are looking into getting one, but I don't know when. But yeah, we are looking into getting a front fork for it. Moving on down, then we've got the Arian on the John Deere weight block and the chain arrows. Little horse equestrian yard has phoned up once a few fields chain harrowing, as they've brought the horses in, and they basically want us to chain harrow it and, well, direct drill it really. So yeah, so they've got about 15 acres for us to chain harrow, just to get out any ruts and stuff, and then we'll go over there and drill that for them. We don't have a drill as of yet. We are looking into getting a drill, but we are waiting to find the proper one. But we've got another contractor down about 1.5 miles down the road, and we tend to borrow and swap things back and forth between us. So if he needs something, he comes to us, and if we need something, we go to him. So it works out quite well like that. So we'll borrow his drill to get that job done. And then in front, we've got the 414. He's actually going over to a farmer. His JCB broke down in the middle of lifting his muck heap. So basically piling up the muck heap. And yeah, it broke down. So he wants us just to go and finish that job off. It's only a 10-minute job. So we put the 414 on the Strymec bucket, and he's off to do that job. And yeah, that'll be it then for this evening. As plough's going out tomorrow. He's going off to do that bit of power harrowing now. Get that done. He'll only take about an hour and a half maybe to do that, so it won't be too bad. And yeah, it's basically trying to get by now and find a bit of work to get us by winter really, which winter's long, you know, it's a long season, and it doesn't go by fast, that's for sure. So hopefully we'll get a bit of work in between. As I said, we are looking at different sort of kit to implement in the fleet to try and keep us busy over winter time really. As I said, we're looking for a seed drill. Obviously that's not going to be a winter sort of job anyway, but yeah, we're looking for a seed drill. Hedge cutter is another thing. We sold our McConnell right hand hedge cutter a few months back in summertime, in the meant of buying a left-hand McConnell, but we haven't got around to it. So yeah, that's a bit of a thing. We've lost a bit of work there, but we're quite lucky with our customers. They're quite understandable, and they'll have us back next year, no doubt. So don't need to worry about that. But as I say, we have lost a bit of work there now this winter, but hopefully we'll have that work back by next winter, hopefully, if we don't have a hedge cutter by then. So yeah, that's really it. There's not much else to say. If you guys have any suggestions of some sort of new kit we could get for the farm to try and, I don't know, help us keep going, because another thing is I'm running out of video ideas already because of slurry. Not much slurry going on, but I'll try and take over and do some sort of different content possibly. I've got a few video ideas in my head that I want to do, so it's just getting around to doing it. They're quite time consuming, so we'll try and get them done and go from there. But as of model farm ideas, as I said, it's kind of running down a bit low because I'm trying to keep the storyline quite realistic if I can. So yeah, but anyway guys, as I said, let me know in the comments down below if you've got any kit suggestions that we should purchase to try and help towards video ideas and, well, keep the contracting boys busy. And as I said, any further questions you want to ask, feel free to ask in the comments down below. Oh, another thing I wanted to say, a big thank you on 1,000 subscribers. Again, a massive milestone. And obviously it wouldn't be possible from you guys. I made a community poll the other day asking if we could hit that milestone, and by God we did. I was on like 993 when I did the community poll, and it was like a couple hours after and we'd hit just over 1,000 subscribers. So we gained over 10 subscribers in the matter of a few hours, and it was all thanks to a few of you guys that shared my post and shared my channel to some other people to get me to that, and I couldn't thank you enough for helping me out to do that, and obviously all of you other guys as well to stick around. So yeah, anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.